Merry Christmas, everyone. Feliz Navidad. Today I'm going to make Coquito. Coquito literally translates from Spanish to little coconut. This is partially known as Puerto Rican eggnog. Reason being is that it can be served as prepared and be something for the children, or you can add some rum to it to make it an adult drink, similar to what we did earlier in the month with the Shirley Temple, except just rum instead of, say, gin or vodka. So let's get into it. Okay, to make this we're going to need evaporated milk. I'm using carnation. Also going to need cream of coconut, Coco Lopez. If you can make your own, cool. This recipe actually comes from Giuseppe Gonzalez. He says this is classic 1950 style coquito. As we cook these two, we will add baking spices. I have a vanilla bean. I have a couple cinnamon sticks. I have some clove, and I'll add some nutmeg to round out the flavor profiles. So let's get this going. So I'm going to need 1 can of evaporated milk. This is a 12-ounce can. So 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Well, after that happened, I'm going to go ahead and clean up a little bit. Now for a can of Coco Lopez. It has a pull top, as you can see. Reason I'm going to open it with a can opener like this is because there's sharp edges, and this is actually probably partially coagulated. So now with it being coagulated like that, go ahead and get as much as I can out of there. Outstanding. Go ahead and get this on to medium-low heat. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start mixing and getting this all together. And actually, one thing I should probably do is go ahead and get a whisk, as the heater turns on in my house. Because we are in December, and now as that's dissolving, I'm going to go ahead and add my spices. Gonna add 2 clove, 1 cinnamon stick, 2 cinnamon stick. I'm going to go ahead and take this vanilla bean, I'm going to scrape it out and then add it. And some nutmeg. Now to let this combine. Now let it simmer. And you get this up to a decent simmer. Now, the reason why the cream of coconut actually has solidified a little bit is because of the melting point of the coconut fat. It's right around room temperature, so anything that, like, it's right around room temperature for where it can be either solid or liquid. That's why that happens. Alright, let that go for a little bit, make sure that everything is still good. I'll turn that up to medium. Now, while that cooks, a little bit of history on this. Essentially, this is called Puerto Rican eggnog, as I said earlier. Instead of making it with, but instead of it having actual eggs in it, it's just cream of coconut and evaporated milk. Keep on letting it go. It's going to be like this for about another 5 minutes before I take it off the heat. Let it simmer, and then when we get back out of the jump, I will put this into I'll strain it, put it into a bottle, and that'll be that. Well, about 20 minutes has elapsed. I went ahead and filtered and bottled it. This is Coquito. For the younger generation, they can have this straight up as is, but for the older generation, for those that are of age to drink, You can do 2.5 parts of this to 1 part of rum, and have yourself a nice little cocktail. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying along on this rather boring video, I do admit. And if you like the video, please hit like, subscribe, comment. What cocktail do you want me to do? You can find me on my personal YouTube page, youtube.com/ScottWSmith. Find me on Patreon at patreon.com/chopless_inc. Behind the scenes videos, as more patrons join, dedicated live stream, and other benefits as membership grows and things get to a better state. On that note, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time on the Beginner's Bar.